Hi everyone, welcome to my backyard. By the way, just before I start the review of the leather suit I've just bought, if anybody can tell me what type of motorbike this is here, come a little bit closer with the camera. My daughter Ava's doing the camera here, so I think she's better than me at it. If anybody can tell me what type of motorbike that is, there's a little prize in the post for you. Actually, don't go too close because I don't want to make it too easy for them. But yeah, there's a little prize in the post. I'll send it straight off to you. It's a brand new tub of muck-off motorcycle cleaner. I think this little bike here is beyond cleaning, but it's a bit of decoration for my backyard. Right, back to the leather suit. What I have here, if you follow me over here, Ava, is a brand new leather suit. Now, this is all happening because of an up-and-coming impending track day that I have booked in a fortnight's time. I didn't want to go out and spend a fortune on a leather suit, even though I really fancied the look of the Alpine Stars. All of my other clothing actually is Alpine Stars because it fits me really well. I've never ridden, worn rather, with RST clothes before. Now, a lot of the dealers, I was shopping around a bit, as I always do for anything I'm going to spend my hard-earned money on. A lot of the dealers told me that RST are indeed a mid-range type of brand, but the quality over the last couple of years has really come on leaps and bounds. So I thought, right, okay, for this price, which was £420 sterling, I'll give it a go. So, first of all, before I go out for a spin on my super duper amazing banana coloured, as my wife calls it, Aprilia RS660, before I head out on that, wearing this suit, I'll show you a couple of the features, which is actually what sold it to me. Well, apart from the price being, as I said, £420 sterling, which I think is a great price. Just for reference, actually, just before I go into the details of this suit, if you're thinking about getting one of these, this is a size Euro 52. And again, for reference, I am 5'8", 29-inch inseam, and according to my daughter behind the camera here, technically disabled. So here we have, right, this was a great selling point for me, actually, with the leather suit. It's got two inside pockets, one on either side, which are zipped. Now, to me, that is a game changer because we always carry our phones and our wallets and everything. And even when I'm out on the road, I hate the idea of leaving my phone and my wallet behind. And on the Aprilia, there's nowhere to put my wallet. And I think a tank bag or something like that on the Aprilia, or even that lovely little Krieger waist belt around the leather suit, I just think it all looks wrong. So it's great that I can at least take my wallet and my phone. The other selling point for me, now I did try this on in the shop, by the way, and I'm going to save my dignity by not showing you how I'm going to actually get the suit on. I'm going to disappear and then come back before I head out for a spin. But the other selling point for me was the neoprene collar and cuffs. So you know that horrible chafing you get when tough material is rubbing on your neck? Well, that shouldn't happen because this is, like I say, neoprene, and down here it has the same there. So they are great points. Let's go into a few of the safety features first of all. Well, as you can see, it's got the removable sliders on both knees, branding the TT Isle of Man logo. Actually, yeah, I should probably at this stage tell you that the model I'm talking about of this suit is the RST R-18 TT version. So there you go. I should have said that at the top of the piece, but there's loads to tell you about here. So that obviously is, if you're like me and you're having, well, if you're right in the throes of a midlife crisis, they really add to the whole experience of the midlife crisis because you want everybody to think that you're getting the knee down even when I'm just going around the block where I live here. It's obviously not the case. Oh yeah, staying with the knees. So you've got knee protectors, obviously in both knees. What would be the point of having it in one knee? Elbow protectors, which is great. Shoulder protectors, and what I also like is the metal shoulder plates there with the holes in for airflow. Really like that. It's double stitched and double seamed in a lot of places, which all adds to the look of it. But what I did like in the shop as well is that there are lots of stretchy panels here. And on the inside of the legs. So again, I'll only know when I go out in a few minutes time wearing this suit exactly how it feels. But even the double leather panels here are all stretchy, and like I mean, I was just delighted in the shop that there's nobody else in, because I was doing this. It looked like I was constipated in the shop wearing the suit and everything. If there was anybody else there, I wouldn't have got a feel for the suit, because I just wouldn't have been going into all the crouching positions and God knows where else. Looked like page 50 of the Kama Sutra at one stage, I think, in the motorcycle shop. Anyway, so that's the crack. Can't forget this, the all-important aerodynamic speed hump. And again, it's all part of the aesthetics. Of course, most of you will know what these are for. In terms of aerodynamics, it was designed back in the 80s, I believe, for MotoGP riders to store water, and indeed just a place for storage for different things like an airbag as well. The batteries now can go inside here and that sort of stuff. Again, you can see on the back of the neck, that's all stretchy as well. But nevertheless, back to the hump there, it looks good, if nothing else. The RST branding is all over. I quite like this. The other thing I should mention is that obviously this is fairly plain black, apart from the white RST logos and that little dash of yellow, which sort of matches my banana coloured bike. So I didn't want to go for a heavy colour with the suit, because I might change bikes in the future, as I have been known to do once or twice before. So I didn't want to get a leather suit just to match the colour of the bike. I wanted to stay fairly neutral, which is why I chose this. It's also got a built-in back protector. And for this sort of price for a leather suit, I mean, to have all of these features, which you would normally find in premium brands, really, I was well impressed. And as I say, it does feel lovely on. Just before I go for a spin, I'm going to talk about, now gentlemen only will understand this, the zip which goes all the way down below the crotch. Now, if you're caught short and you need a number 1 on the road, you can do that fairly easy, because this does go below the crotch, so you can... Listen, I'm not going to explain it. You can work it out yourself. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But it saves you sort of showing the top of your arse crack when you're stood on the side of the road by slipping the whole top half of the suit off. Right, okay. Glad I got that one out the way, because I didn't know how I was going to describe that. Okay, so just before I do don the suit, I'm going to show you something else I picked up to match the suit. All part of the midlife crisis. Come with me, darling. I'm not calling you all at home, darling. I'm calling my daughter, darling. Okay, I picked these up. RST gloves to match the suit. These are kangaroo leather. So the only other gloves that I have are the sort of material gloves. I don't own a set of fully leather gloves, but this obviously feels beautiful there, and you can see by the movement on my hand, I get full functionality, and that's because all of the protection is double layered on top. So it's like flaps and panels everywhere. Really good fit and really solidly secured as well. So I don't think they'll slip off when I'm doing like 300 miles an hour around the racetrack very soon. You can see the amount of protection on your finger, ends of your fingers. It's got the web there, so your little pinky finger doesn't get broken if you come off. Just very, very impressive. They feel great. And again, I shall wear them now. These were 90 quid, by the way. So the suit was 420, gloves were 90. But hey, listen, as well as feeling great wearing it and looking good, I mean, it's got to do the job it's designed for as well. So I'm confident that should the unthinkable happen, I would be protected. Right, I owe one more thing before I head out on the road wearing everything. This is the pinnacle of a midlife crisis now, okay? And you can't be sitting in your pit lane garage on a track day with helmet hair. You need one of these. Ah, yes. You need a Valentino Rossi Yamaha cap, and that just completes the whole outfit. Now, it's just as well my wife hasn't seen this, because she'll probably leave me at this stage. Right, okay, time to go and put everything on. I'll leave this behind and I'll join me on the road. Now, my daughter has just told me a very little clever trick, because she's an Instagrammer herself. So, how do you do it, Ava? Do I click my fingers or something? Right, so I come closer and I click my fingers. Watch this, see if it works. Wow, it worked. That's the quickest I've ever got ready. I'll tell you what, I'll give you a spin. How about that? My daughter reckons I look like a transformer. I feel one as well. Okay, I'm not going to hang around the backyard here any longer. I'm going to get on this beautiful machine, wearing these beautiful leathers, and see how comfortable they actually feel on the road. Well, I've done 12 kilometres since I left home, and they feel really comfortable, which is great. I wasn't expecting them, I'll be honest, to feel so comfortable. Straight off, certainly not on the first ride out anyway. The guy I bought them off, actually, fabulous shop up in Northern Ireland, modulemoto.co.uk. Check them out. The guy was very friendly, chap called Keith. He raced motorbikes all of his life, and he was saying, as does everybody really about leathers, that the first wear of them, they'll always feel a little bit awkward, and it's not just the first wear of this suit for me, it's actually the first time I've ever worn any leather suit on a motorbike. I'll tell you, what I went to buy was a two-piece suit because I just thought they'd be more functional. I thought I'd get a lot more wear out of them, and I could mix and match the jacket with me Kevlar jeans and vice versa with the leather trousers and a mesh jacket and that sort of stuff. But really, when I was thinking about the whole thing, I'm only going to wear leathers, to be honest, on a track day or an event like that, because I have so many other bits and pieces of clothing. I know the safety features of leather are second to none, and that you slide when you come off and all that sort of stuff, but for the sort of riding that I do, on second thoughts, I'll probably just wear leathers on a track day. So that's why I went for the all-in-one suit, and so far I'm very happy I made that decision. I'm also very happy that I got the suit for 420 quid, which seems a bit of a bargain to me, I'll be totally honest with you. So stretching, I mean, obviously I can't stretch too much because I'm controlling a motorbike, but my knees and my legs feel very relaxed. I've got full movement basically in every joint where I should have full movement. And I'm just thinking, if I wasn't conscious that I'm out wearing the leathers because I'm doing this first ride review wearing them, I probably wouldn't even be thinking about them too much, because they really fit like a glove. Very happy with them. Now, looking at my temperature gauge, it's 12 degrees Celsius here in Ireland today, and I've no issues feeling cold or anything like that. In fact, quite the opposite, I'm very warm. I bought one of the undergarments, just the top half to go with it, just to retain your heat but take away your sweat. And that's obviously doing a bit of the job as well, but it feels really nice. And in a way, I don't want to be lulled into a false sense of security just because I'm wearing leathers, but it definitely does something for your confidence knowing that you're protected as well as you can be as well. It's always good to know that I have a back protector there, and all my other joints are protected. The gloves are brilliant. They're sort of like feather light. I can feel everything. Oh, I can even feel the road through the handlebars with these gloves, which is obviously one of the features of kangaroo leather. So that's it, folks. I'm really happy with this. Go and try a set on, and let me know in the comments how you get on below. I'm really happy with this purchase, which is good. I should say, just at the end of this video, that I bought these leathers myself. I wasn't sent them. I am not affiliated with RST in any form. I'm super impressed with their product. That's it. Thanks for tuning in. Dave Perry, Wheelie Good TV. Over and out.